Hello and welcome all lovers of indie games. It's finally the end of the week, so that means it's time for us to take a look at some awesome games being released next week. So it's time to sit back, relax, and let's check out some trailers together. It's all down to us to find a cure that will save the lands from a horrible plague in Netherguild, a turn-based tactical roguelike dungeon crawler where you command expeditions below the earth to search for the cure we need to survive. Combat pits us up against ghosts and ghouls of the underworld. As for the game, all attacks will go the way that we want, so finally I can stop praying to RNGesus that my attacks will hit. This is a blessing and a curse, as it also means that all the enemies will be able to hit me as well, so I gotta be careful there. The game looks beautiful in its bigger pixel boxes, and I just think that adds to the charm of the adventuring group and will make me want to save them even more. Netherguild will be adventuring onto our screens on the 27th of March. The zombie apocalypse has taken over the land, but you've heard whispers of a safe zone. Can you make it in Stories of the Outbreak, a turn-based zombie roguelike RPG? Lead a group of survivors from the doomed city of Riga towards the ferry sailing across the North Sea. Form a team of survivors hoping to escape this hell. Decide the fates of your teammates as you go on, as maybe not everyone will make it. Each character will have their own personality and their own views that may differ from others. Maybe that could be something that gets them killed in this crazy world. Stories from the Outbreak will be rampaging on the 27th of March. It's time to become a whiz with a computer and hack into all their mainframes in Drop System Breach, a fast-paced action strategy hacking simulator. You'll need to hack your way to fame and fortunes, but don't forget the bigger you get, the easier it is to fall and get caught. You are a promising young hacker with huge ambitions, an empty bank account, and the burning desire to prove yourself. It's time to make your own story and show the world who the best hacker really is. Puzzles in a roguelike fashion is the main gameplay elements of Drop, as you'll need to figure out how to bypass to the next area as the puzzles will begin to get harder and harder. Drop System Breach will be hacking onto your computer on the 28th of March. I mean, I don't know about you, but don't you just hate it when your magic shop gets taken over by a new evil landlord? So it's time for us to take it back and restore the family legacy? Well, that's the premise of Innchanted, a casual co-op teamwork game where you need to manage your inn, brew potions, fish, cook and fight in this hectic and heartfelt magical adventure. You can play solo with bots or co-op with up to 3 other people. You'll need to cooperate with your team and with your companion AI to run the inn in this thrilling adventure for everyone. Your Magic Inn changes its formation every single day, creating fresh new adventures and mechanics for your team with over 50 levels to play. Me and my wife are really looking forward to this one. We've overcome Overcooked and moving out, so I'm sure that we can survive this one. This one is great for anyone who wants to play a little party game with someone else. Innchanted will be magically appearing on the 28th of March. I don't really think a lot of games let you look after nature to the point where it flourishes at the moment, so I'm truly excited by Terra Nil, an intricate environmental strategy game about transforming a barren wasteland into a thriving, balanced ecosystem. You'll need to turn dead soil into fertile grassland, clean polluted oceans, plant sprawling forests, and create the ideal habitat for animals to call home. Then, get to recycle all the buildings that you've built and leave no trace that you were ever there. It is truly about reclaiming the wasteland. This is a beautiful game where it hopefully lets people know what needs to be done in the real world to ensure that we keep the stunning places stunning and don't let them become a waste. Terra Nil will be reclaimed on the 28th of March. It's time to dodge obstacles and gun down any enemies that stand in our motorbike's way in Gripper, a story-driven action game with boss fights on wheels. Tear your enemies apart with a grappling hook, rip out their metal hearts to gain abilities, rescue your family, and uncover the secrets of a collapsing world. You'll need to use your grappling hook to slingshot around the arena, and use the speed to slide and dodge to your advantage, to take down the insane bosses that want to stop you in your bike tracks. You'll need to kill, upgrade, repeat. Each grueling encounter will reward you with a new special ability, lethal gadgets, and sometimes pretty rare skins. Gripper will be racing to the bosses on the 29th of March.
Hang in there. Zero calls this place a toxic waste dump.
And what on earth is this thing? One more heart?
Yes, it contains your parents' lives. Get it, and they'll be saved.
Okay, let's see which of us is stronger.
Rip out his heart!
Open your cell. The journey ahead won't be pleasant.
Now you might have seen this one as a board game at your local game shop, but now you get to play it on a screen instead, and that's Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. It's a dark fantasy open world RPG full of quests, loot, choices and monsters, set on a bleak island on the verge of ruin. The game is truly open world, and it hopes that you'll explore every inch of this vast map, as hidden quests and NPCs have been left in places where you might not see them unless you go off the beaten track. You'll have to make choices in a world which really do matter, and there are no good answers, but your decisions will always matter, and your choices will be respected. Multiple weapons will be included from the start, so no matter what kind of game style that you like to play, you can do it. You want to sneak from the shadows and use daggers like a rogue? It's got you. You want to use a bow and arrow and snipe from afar so no one even knows where it came from? It's got you again. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon will be falling on the 30th of March.
It never ends well.
I may know a way to clear your name. The council believes some necromancer is behind the murder.
Do you ever think that being a hero is too much work, as you just need to talk to everyone and visit so many different places? Do you just want to jump into the action instead? Well, that's where RAIDBORN comes in. A straightforward first-person fantasy action RPG featuring procedurally generated dungeons and quests. Plunder a treasure spawn world, upgrade your gear, level up your skills and hurl yourself into intense combat. Satisfy your first adventure and immerse yourself in a detailed and atmospheric fantasy world, where each playthrough provides you with new dynamically generated dungeons and quests to explore. The game is literally about just going in and completing a quest in a dungeon. There's no fluff, there's no faff, and I think that's awesome. RAIDBORN will be raiding on the 29th of March.
All of Runia is counting on you.
Does anyone else miss those old school RPG Game Boy games where you'd be in awe of the graphics and the story? Well, I definitely am. Linked Worlds is here to scratch that itch as a strategy JRPG with grid-based movement where 11 years ago the Dark Beast was sealed by the 4 heroes. Now, with the 4 heroes nowhere to be seen, it's up to Albus to defeat the Dark Beast before it regains its full powers. I think what I'm truly looking forward to is this little feature that's been added. The game has an in-game clock. Depending on how much time has passed, NPCs may act differently towards you and their actions may differ. Help them and you may change or even save their lives. Linked Worlds will be letting us adventure on the 29th of March. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye!